Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started here. First of all, I want to say I appreciate all of you for being on time, and I really appreciate all the love and support that I've gotten on my channel, and the love I've gotten in the real estate group. Some of you follow me from real estate over to crypto, and everyone that's with us in the Bitcoin Millionaires group. You guys are amazing. And believe it or not, you inspire my wife and I both. So. Before I get started today, I always like to give honor to her and respect her and let her come on and say hello. But we're going to have an intense night tonight. I do have one of my mentors, master mentor. He's coming to speak at about 7:30 tonight. We got to do a couple of things before we do that. His name is Curtz, and he's an awesome savant when it comes to cryptocurrency and where it's going, especially with Bitcoin. He travels all over the world. He meets other millionaires and billionaires that are already rich in this industry. And they know where it's going. So he'll be back again tonight, and he's gonna stick with us for quite some time now. But he's got some good things for us tonight. Having said that, I have another speaker coming on for a few minutes, in about 10 minutes here. But before I do that, Queen Arlene, would you please come on and say hello to everyone, please?
That would be my honor. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? I love to see all these beautiful smiling faces. Hi, Doxy.
Yeah.
I love everybody's energy. Thank you so much for joining us on a Friday night. You could have picked anywhere to be, but you're here with us, and we're grateful for that.
Fantastic. Absolutely. And at the end, Arlene she's going to come back. She has a very important announcement about another opportunity, guys, that I think it's a very good crypto platform where you can make up to 15%. I think that's what she was saying, 15% within 5 to 10 days. And we've been a part of this group. We're watching what they're doing, and tons of people have gotten paid out. I mean, they're making thousands of dollars over there. So we're always looking for new things, and she's doing our due diligence. And that's what we do in this group. We like to find things that are lucrative, the companies are transparent, they pay, they don't just take off with your money. And we want you guys to be able to make money today. So, long-term residual income with multiple streams of income is the way to go. But long-term income may take 2 or 3 years, just like with BitNext, you got to wait, right? Or real estate. If you buy a property, you got to wait 5 or 10 years before you can turn around and resell it and make a really good profit on it if you're waiting for it to mature. And, we like that, but we need short-term income as well. So that's why I created this group, so we can make money like tomorrow. We got people making money with Valtoro and Zynex, and they're getting 1% up to 2.5% per day on their money. And so we need to be able to diversify and make sure we're doing everything that we can to make as much money as we can, as fast as we can, as long as it's legal and ethical, right? So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go over one quick thing with you. You guys might have saw my email. I was talking about Arlene and I doing a back office training with you today, for a few minutes. However, we're having some tech issues, and I'm going to go over some things in the back office. And so we're officially going to launch on Monday or Tuesday when all the kinks are out. But I'm going to show you something in the back office so you can see what it looks like, so you can have an idea of when you're able to log in, where you can go and find everything in the back office. Okay, so let me share my screen.
Jimmy, while you're pulling up your screen, can I just go ahead and do a little housekeeping first?
Please.
Okay, so with that said, let me go ahead and give you our disclaimer. The information that we're sharing with you is only for educational and informational purposes only. We are not licensed financial advisors, and nothing discussed here should be considered financial or investment advice. Anything to do with cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, real estate, whatever things, funding, anything that we discuss involves risk, and you should do your own due diligence. You should do your own research and consult with a licensed professional before you make financial decisions. We just love to present wonderful opportunities to you, and everyone can go ahead and do their due diligence on it. So by listening to this, you acknowledging that you're responsible for your own choices and your own investments. We thank you so much for joining us. Take it away, hubby.
Awesome. Thank you. Doxy said thumbs up. Yeah, we want to cover ourselves because, we want to under promise and over deliver and make sure that we set realistic expectations. I was talking to a gentleman, Mr. Nelson. I have him come on a little bit later in the evening when we're closer to the end. But I didn't talk to him in person, but we were going back and forth on, not Chat GTP. I can't get it out right now. On WhatsApp. I had a long day. But he was going back. He was telling me about some of the experiences that he had, how he lost a lot of money and, he invested time and resources and lost everything, right? It happens to the best of us. And even when you do due diligence, there's certain types of risks that come when you step out there and put your money in something. And so Arlene and I, what we've learned over the past is to make sure that we do proper due diligence, and we make sure that we can promise. When we keep a promise, we can keep that promise and deliver on it. And if we can't, then we get ahead of this thing and tell people, hey, listen, you may lose something or something may happen, but if that happens, this is our backup plan. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to cover yourself instead of just disappearing on folks. And that's what this group is all about. We want to make sure that we make you guys feel comfortable and you know exactly what you're getting into. Okay. So with Crypto Mastermind Inner Circle, this is the back office here. You're seeing it from my perspective because I'm still editing and my wife and I are still editing. But when you log in, you'll be able to see this here and you'll see your membership here. All right. This is my dummy account here. All right. You can see what I got. The monthly membership is active. And the portal itself, we're still uploading things. Okay. So the portal, you'll be able to see me. I'll come in here and I'm going to be editing. You'll see me putting in widgets in here. You'll be able to see where to go to get my content. I have lots of content that I'm going to put back here, but mainly the 7 things that we promised you would get. Those are the main things I want you to focus on in the back office. Well, I'm actually in my email right now, but let me just show you guys this. So you guys saw this over and over again. Okay. Number 1, you get exclusive access to the BitNext, formerly Cryptex content, the how-to videos, any kind of updates that are major updates that I get through my upline about where the website is going. By the way, the website's back up again. I just made a video about it. I logged into my back office. The profits are there. Okay, so it's legit. So you'll get all that stuff in the back office. Number 2, we're going to be doing mastermind meetings here in Atlanta, Georgia, where you can come and sit down and hang out with me and Arlene, or Arlene and I. She keeps correcting me on my English there. I'm getting better at it, honey.
No, you're doing fine. I love the country boy.
Arlene and I, yes, I'm very country. Yo. Arlene's a city slicker, but anyway. So once a year we want to do these meetings here. I'm looking at a spot in Buckhead. I'm not sure if you're in the Atlanta area, you know where Buckhead is, but they have some pretty good places where you can meet up, and we'll do it once a year, maybe twice a year when we see how good it's going, and you can sit down and we can hang out and have lunch and I'll bring in a speaker or 2 to come in. All right. Number 3, one-on-one mentorship coaching with me outside of crypto as well too. Crypto mentorship's one thing, but leadership guidance, if you need that, how to build a successful business from the ground up. Arlene and I, we've done that. And we can tell you this about building from the ground up. It's much easier to have, you go out and invest in crypto and make money that way, or you buy a business that's already existing. You go buying a business you starting a business from scratch. It's much harder, but I can teach you how to do it. And that's one of the benefits you get. Any kind of coaching and mentoring you might need. Okay. Number 4, when you're ready to buy an asset protection trust, we sell them here. We sell them for $10,000. And what those are is they protect you. They protect all your digital assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, et cetera, et cetera. There's the trust that we sold before, and we still sell them, are irrevocable trusts. Okay. Business trusts for property, for real estate guys. If there's a big lawsuit coming against you and you have $100 million in property, there's something called a Cook Island trust, right? That trust is like $50,000. And we do them for like 30. But when you get those trusts, you can protect your assets, right? Well, with Bitcoin, those type of digital assets, you never know if the government's going to change their rules and all that kind of stuff, and they want to come after your money. You've heard the Genius Act. That's supposed to help. That's supposed to help to some degree, but that's stabilizing coins for banks. But if they change the rules and they come after you, you need a digital asset trust, and we'll do them for $7,000 for members. All right. Number 5, I show you, pardon me, other money-making crypto opportunities like the ones that you guys have seen me do now. That we're in Valtoro. We have like 200 members in that. The gentleman I'm bringing on in a few minutes here, he's in Zynex. They're doing very well. And there's a few others that we share only in this group exclusively. Number 6, I have a private Facebook mastermind group. I just haven't put it up yet, but you guys can go on there and ask questions and communicate with each other. Number 7, you'll get access to free vacation vouchers. Okay, I've had this product for like 5 years, and what we do with that product is basically, you have to pay for your own taxes and you have to get to the destination. So let's say you want to go to Cancun, Mexico for 7 days. It's a $5,000 hotel and all that, you get to the hotel, you can eat and all that stuff, but you got to pay, let's say $30 a day for the voucher for the taxes on it. So you pay for that 7 days up front, you activate the voucher, you have 18 months to use it, and you have to fly over there yourself. So we have those. I have like 300 locations all over the world, from Bali to Dubai, Vegas, Rome, you name it, South Africa, we got it. So that's a bonus we have as well. And all that stuff will be in the back office in here. Okay. You'll be able to see it in there when we're done uploading everything. All right. So that's basically, I want to do that very quickly because Arlene, she's so busy and I don't want to overload her. She's an amazing, in addition to being this great queen and this wife and this, oh my gosh, this woman is amazing. She has her own businesses that she's running. So I try to do what I can do to help. That's me. So, honey, thanks for taking it easy on me. Okay. All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to shift gears now. I have a special guest that's going to come on for a few minutes before I invite the main speaker at 7:30. And this gentleman's name is Anthony DeLoatch. Guys, you want to buckle up. He's going to come back and speak in 2 weeks. He's going to do a full presentation in 2 weeks, but he's in the business of tokenized real estate. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys are on that, but if you're not on it, you need to get on it. You're talking about creating some serious wealth. Tokenized real estate is where it's at. Okay. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but in a nutshell, I've been in real estate for 15 years. Arlene and I both have, and we understand traditional real estate. It's awesome. I mean, real estate is going to always outlast pretty much 95% of other wealth generating platforms because you can will it, and there's always going to be land. There's always going to be something places where people are going to want to stay. They're going to want to live in actual property, right? But now that crypto's here, crypto is able to. I think with what they're doing here is they're merging crypto with real estate, and now you can own real estate through cryptocurrency for a fraction of what you would need to go. Let's say I wanted to go buy $1 million building downtown Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I understand financing too, so I know how to go and buy the building. I can get $900,000 tomorrow because I have the lenders that do it. But I would have to come up with the $100,000 out of my own pocket. I'd have to get an investor or, hey, Jimmie, listen, I know the bank will give you the 90% because the property's generating, I don't know, $300,000 a year, but we still need this. We need you to come up with 10 to 20%. Well, if I don't have the 10 to 20%, it doesn't matter what the bank does. I can't get it. Well, with tokenized real estate for as low as $10, the way he's going to explain it, they can come in. You can buy a little piece of that real estate and get paid on it. Okay, upwards of thousands of dollars. I've never seen anything like it. You could be a multimillionaire for a fraction of what it would cost for you to go out and be a traditional real estate investor. I know this industry, and I've never seen anything like this. But without further ado, I think I'm over talking the man. I don't want to talk too much. But Anthony, could you come on and just tell us a little bit more about this program? Sir, thank you for taking the time to come on, and we're going to have you come back in 2 weeks. But this is Mr. DeLoatch.
Awesome. Incredible. I'm glad to be on here with you guys tonight. And somebody's already on it. I see Curtz is talking about real world assets there. This is powerful, the information that I get to share. And I want to thank you for the invitation to come into your mastermind group. Anywhere that there's a bunch of people that's getting together that talk about financial empowerment on a Friday night is exactly where I want to be. I would say, okay.
Awesome.
This is amazing. So I'm going to jump right into it because I know you have another speaker that's coming on that is going to share some information with you all. And it's good to know that I know about most of the stuff that you all talked about tonight. I've been in this crypto space for a while, and I've seen a lot of things that come, a lot of things that go. I've seen what's successful and all of that type of stuff. But what I want to just do now is do a quick introduction. And I don't know if I have the ability to share my screen right now.
We can make you host.
I'll make you the host. Yep.
Okay. Awesome. That'll be incredible. Thank you so much.
Yep, just sent you an invite. Change the
All
host.
right.
Yep,
Perfect. There you go. All right.
yep.
So what I want to do now is I always like to give you a little visual when I speak on this here so everybody can get a good understanding. And it's not going to take me long to do this. I think once you guys see this, you're going to see how powerful it is. But what we're doing is exactly what Jimmie said is we're taking real estate and we're ushering real estate into the new age. So this is the new era of real estate and crypto is the vehicle that's allowing this to happen. And specifically what we're talking about is the tokenization of real estate. Now, I always like to give a little short introduction for myself so you know why I'm qualified to even be presenting this information to you. Well, guys, I got my start. I'm known for the finance space in the banking world. I was an executive for a large bank here in the United States, and that was right before I shifted into the crypto space. And actually, crypto set me free, right? And so, crypto was the thing that allowed me to retire my executive job at the bank and to get full time to get that freedom or passive income lifestyle that I've always been looking for. And I've been able to earn millions of dollars from this cryptocurrency space, and I've been able to help other people earn millions of dollars. But the reason why I tell you that is not to impress you, but to impress upon you the fact that I believe what we have our hands on right now is one of the most exciting and most lucrative opportunities that I've ever put my hands on. And I believe even though I've been able to impact thousands of lives, I'm going to do even more. And through my organization and through this company, we're going to impact lives around the world. And this is why I can say that because now we have something that involves cryptocurrency, which is the future of money. And we have something that allows you to earn passive income, and that's what creates freedom. But it also is backed by the world's largest real world asset, which is real estate. And as Jimmie was mentioning, real estate has been creating, maintaining, and maximizing wealth since the beginning of time. And so, if anybody that you know that has created any amount of wealth, they have real estate in their portfolio. That's just a pure fact, right? But here's the thing that's going on with real estate. There's a gap, right? So here's the gap in real estate right now is that Jimmie did a great job explaining that most of the time people don't get started in real estate because the start is what stops them. And the reason why is because you need significant capital or you need the right credit or you need the right connections in order to get involved with great real estate opportunities most of the time, right? So there's a barrier of entry and it blocks access for a lot of people that would want to be in the space, but they can't get in. Also, real estate traditionally is very slow, right? It's not something that you're going to be expecting to get cash flow from it very fast. And that's the thing that should be of the past. We're in 2025 and everything has sped up, right? Money is faster now. Everything is faster. So real estate needs to be faster. So instead of you having all the bureaucracies, the legalities, the intermediaries, middlemen that make it slow, the processes that make it slow, tokenization comes in and it cuts the fat and gives you the things that people love about real estate without all the things that we don't really enjoy. And you're probably saying, well, I don't know much about tokenization. Some of you all may be familiar, but tokenization is something that's totally transforming our financial system now. It's not just real estate, but it includes real estate, right? And what I want you guys to understand is that what we're talking about right now is a $16 trillion market shift that's happening in our financial markets. Yes, I said trillions, right? And this is in creating an incredible opportunity. And you're going to see more and more headlines about why tokenization is revolutionary. And you're going to see headlines of major institutions that are already backing tokenization, such as BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase, and even Citigroup. Those institutions are actually backing tokenization now. And what's interesting is about that, a lot of those companies were haters of cryptocurrency before, but they see the power of tokenization. And now they're singing the praises for cryptocurrency and tokenization, even to the point that where just the other day on November 17th, it was announced that Trump's Maldives hotel will be a tokenized real estate project, right? So we see all the big wigs, the high net worth individuals getting involved in tokenization. In fact, I'll tell you that 46% of high net worth individuals already have tokenization in their portfolio. But here's another fact that I want to talk about. Only 6% of everybody else around the world has tokenization in their portfolio. What does the rich and wealthy people of the world know? What do they know right now that we don't know? What are they preparing for right now? right? And the thing is that I believe that it's time for us to stop being behind the ball when it comes to opportunities. It's time for us to get in front of these massive shifts that are happening, because these massive shifts are going to allow us to create some incredible wealth. We're going to see millionaires, billionaires, and in this day and age, we're going to even see trillionaires that get in front of this and they embrace this information for what it is. Now, we have an incredible opportunity to take advantage of tokenization. Most people don't know what it is, but here's how I'll make it simple. Tokenization is converting the ownership records of real estate properties into digital tokens on the blockchain. So it's taking ownership and allowing you to have more transparent transactions. You're going to have more liquidity in assets than ever before. And it's also going to open up the opportunity for modest investors. What I'm talking about is people who don't have millions or even sometimes thousands of dollars to get involved in top tier real estate projects. They're going to have the opportunity now, because now you can have fractional ownership shares of properties through tokenization. Now, what I want to tell you is that there's a company that's making this happen, a company that I've partnered with this e-estate, and they're combining cutting edge technology with also the opportunities in real world properties that you can now get involved in and earn passive income on a daily basis, which is powerful here, guys. Now, I'm not going to play this video today because we don't have time for that, but I want to just confirm some things for you here. We have real properties that are verified. All of our properties are insured. These are insured investments to keep you protected. We're using tokenization to lower the barrier of entry all the way down to $10. So if you got $10 in a dream, you can go ahead and join our team and make something incredible happen. But also, guys, all of our properties are audited. We're LEI verified, and we have a community-focused organization. We pass all the compliance measures for the Financial Actions Task Force, anti-money laundering, and legal entity identifiers. But here's what I want to talk about. We have properties in major cities, not only in the United States, but around the world. We even have development properties that are in Dubai that you could participate in at a high level if you want to actually do that. But what's a game changer is with our properties, you get to earn that passive income on a daily basis. Let me tell you about this, and I'm almost wrapped up, right, for on this introduction. But here's what you get to do, guys. You can come in and purchase a share of a property today. You can actually purchase that share today. You're going to get your tokens on the blockchain. You're going to automatically get a contract that's executed between you and the company, and you're going to start earning passive income from that property the next business day. So we pay out our profits Monday through Friday, but you get paid every day, Monday through Friday. Now you're probably wondering, what am I going to earn? Well, we have a two-phase income model. So if you're taking notes, I would write this down. Our model has two phases, which is different than many other things out there. So it operates similar to a REIT. I see someone asked about that here. So I like REITs, and I talk about REITs a lot, right? But I want to tell you why this is different from a REIT. A REIT usually is not as liquid with the profits as what we are, because a REIT will pay out dividends on a monthly basis, right? Or sometimes some of them on a quarterly basis, things like that. And sometimes they don't pay them out at all if they're not performing the way that they should. Ours are also not a group of properties like as a REIT does a lot of times. What ours is on individual properties that we have. So you're going to be able to purchase a share of whatever individual property that's best for you. When you purchase a share of that property, you're going to access this two-phase income model where you'll start earning aggressive returns up front. Now, the aggressive or active returns are going to be paid out for the first 18 months of ownership in that property. Now, you're probably wondering, what type of returns are we going to get? It's going to be anywhere from 6 to 20% per month, depending on the property that you're participating in. Now, after the 18 months, you don't have to worry about your income ending. It just shifts into our passive phase where you're going to start earning 10% annually for the lifetime of the property. As long as that property is in the company's portfolio, you're still going to earn passive income for the lifetime of that property. This gives us a unique opportunity to earn instant passive income with the way that this is set up. These companies are set up to be very profitable. They find profit performing properties out there, right? So they're typically top tier properties in high performing areas and prime locations that have already proven to be successful. So you just come in and you join this property by purchasing your tokens that is going to allow you to earn that. So this is incredible here because, like I said, we show you how you can get a property that's paying you. You can even get a property that's paying you, thousands of dollars a month, or if you just want to get your feet wet, you can start with a smaller share of a property, and it's incredible what you can start earning on a daily basis, right? And so I'm excited about this. We're helping people build real estate portfolios through tokenization all over the world. Right now, I have several properties in my portfolio paying me thousands of dollars per month. I'm telling you that this is incredible. We even have a plan that we can show you how to go from $10,500 if you have that type of capital, all the way up to $10,000 a month without having to sell anything to anybody, without having to refer anybody or recruit anybody. You can literally build your portfolio to the point where it's paying you $10,000 a month, and it'll only take you 15 months to be able to get there. I'm talking, I know that some things are long term, but this has both components. You have upfront aggressive capital, and you also have long-term profits that are being paid out to you as well. So that's one of the things I wanted to bring to you guys. I don't have time to go over everything because I wanted to stay within the time frame. But what I want to let you guys know, that this is very easy. You can literally get started with this today. It's not something that you have to wait forever to get going. All right. So once again, they said this is tangible. This is why this is lucrative. This is taking people who love the high rewards from cryptocurrency, but usually it's with speculation. I've been involved in a lot of the platforms, so I've seen the ups and downs. I've seen the platforms come and go, but usually it's because it's off of trading and speculation. Here's what's going to make you guys excited, right? You know how crypto has been on a downturn lately, and it doesn't scare me because I've been through this before, right? But we've seen Bitcoin go up to 126,000, and we've seen it come down to 80 something thousand, right? And people going crazy. They're like, it's blood in the streets. You know what's exciting for me? Even though we're in the crypto space, we don't have to be impacted by that in a major way because everyone that owns a share of a property with estate is getting paid their profits like clockwork, and we haven't been impacted by the downturn in crypto. Why? Because every one of our tokens is backed by a real world asset, which gives us more longevity and a more solid platform than most anything out there. Our token doesn't go up and down with the market because it's not based on the market, it's based on real estate. So I don't want to go too much further. I don't want to go overstep my time too much, but hopefully you guys see what this is. And I look forward to coming back and doing a full presentation to show you how you can access this and start earning passive income as soon as possible. So that's my talk there, Jimmie. Arlene, I thank you guys for inviting me. And I hopefully I didn't go over too much today for you.
No, you're brother, you are absolutely amazing. And you're such a really good presenter. And in that amount of time, I think everybody has a pretty good idea where this is going. Listen, guys, I'm in the industry. I'm telling you, I'm not just trying to pull your leg here. I'm telling you, everything he's saying is liquid. It's solid. You can take it to the bank and cash that. Listen, that check will cash because I know what real estate is, where it's always been and where it's going. This tokenized real estate is legit. You get paid every single day, pretty much, in coin form. So then you can turn around and you can withdraw those funds. You can turn into fiat. There's nothing like it. Okay, so if you're ready, listen. The next 2 weeks, just get ready, brother. Was it Arlene? The first week of December, Friday, the first Friday in December. We want you back, Anthony. Okay.
Absolutely, I'll be for you, and hope everybody jumps on because it's going to be phenomenal.
You better
invite because there's a lot of persons that have a desire to own real estate, to be a part of real estate, but they just don't know how to get started. This destroys that barrier of entry. There's no excuse why you can't own properties, own portfolios, and be making massively.
Yep.
So get ready.
Yeah, when I heard Anthony he talked to us today about this and showed us the full thing, and I saw what people are able to make on one property. You put up 10 grand, and you're making $400 a month on that property for the year, and then it turns into more residual income over the years. I'm telling you, in real estate, you have to be able to have cash to put down for down payments and all that stuff, and then you have to work with the banks. You don't have to do all that with this. You just put in a small investment, and you're a part owner in crypto. There's nothing like it, guys. I mean, I couldn't even wrap my head around it. So again, my brother, you're amazing. We appreciate you. We'll see you back in 2 weeks, okay? And y'all better go invite everybody, invite all your friends, all right? Because Arlene and I, we're hitting the ball running, hitting the ground running with the ball, okay? And Arlene, I'm passing the ball to you now, okay?
Definitely. Definitely, 100%. So, with that said, would you like me to go ahead and introduce Mr. Kurtz?
Absolutely. Anthony, if you can, give us back control of I guess,
Oh, yes.
oh, you finished
I think I just
oh, you
passed it
did.
on to you,
Oh,
There
you
you
did,
go.
bro. My man, appreciate it. Thanks
All
again.
right.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Okay.
Absolutely. Thank you all.
Yes, sir. All right. So, Arlene, you can introduce Mr. Solly, and you, Mr. Solly, it's about your time. It's your time, man. You got next. You got just a second
You
here.
got next grill. Isn't that
Mhm.
that sounds like a whole word. That sounds like a whole word.
Right.
Well, with that being said, I mean, we've had Mr. Kurtz on here multiple times before, and he shared with us his wealth of experience and his wealth of knowledge, and we're really grateful for that. And, he introduced us to that Zynex program and really gave us a good breakdown. And I just can't wait to hear what he's going to say tonight. So I'm not even going to go into the formality. For those of you that don't know, if you know, you know, okay? Mr. Kurtz, if you can go ahead and unmute your mic, sir, we would love to have you give us your presentation, please.
Hey everybody, how you
My
doing?
man. All right.
Hey there.
Hey, my brother.
You,
Hey,
sir.
hey Jimmie. Hey Arlene, how you doing?
Good to
I
see
just
you.
wanna take. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I just want to take my hat off, Jimmie, to the guest that you just had on
Okay.
talking about RWAs. Everything Mr. Anthony said is 100% actual factual. It's happening now, and
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to be in it real early in the game.
Okay.
Bali.
Wow.
And, yes, it is. It is it's lucrative, and it does pay out, and it is real all over the planet. Like I say, those who know, and
Yep.
those who don't should.
Right.
But yeah, as
Wow.
far as Zionex is up and running, Jimmie.
Okay.
As I showed you, what was it? I think it was a month ago, Jimmie.
Yeah.
Here are the actual emails that they'll show you every time they communicate with their whole whole
Okay.
protocol. Anybody's in the protocol, anything that Zynex is doing, they will send you an email and update you on
Okay.
everything that occurs.
Okay.
Just like BitNex, they will
Mhm.
shut down for a couple days
Yeah.
to maintenance the protocol.
Okay.
And that's it. They will send you a notification letting you
Mhm.
know what's going on, and it's right back up just like BitNex is.
Oh, good.
So
Right.
it's going,
Good.
yeah, I'm in for the standard plan. I
Mhm.
paid the 149 and I'm in for $2,000, and I'm
Mhm.
roughly getting about $35 a day off of that.
Oh, that's good. $35 a
Yes.
day. That's good, man. Wow.
Yeah, that's just a small fry. There's people getting $300 to $400 a day off this play.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. And not to make the comparison
Mhm.
with the particular protocol as far as Valtoro
Right. Right.
and
Mhm.
Zynex,
Mhm.
they're in essence the same, but they're just set up different by different people.
Gotcha.
The Valtoro program is set up out of Southeast Asia
Right.
by three gentlemen that are Asian, and
Mhm.
they're doing very well on their protocol.
Okay.
And the reason why they want you to come in with $50, because $50 in Thailand is a whole hell of a lot of money.
Tell me
You
about it.
know,
Yeah, the
if you're
bot. Yeah.
American, you can come in.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you're American, you can come with a little bit more than that to get that 1% a day. And I just
Yep.
wanted to tell you guys, 1% a day is absolutely phenomenal in the crypto space. No bank in America is going to pay you 1% a day.
Hello. Yes, sir.
No bank in America is doing that.
Right.
If you
Right.
got $10,000 in your bank account, they're going to give you 1.9 or 2% a
Right.
year, which is $200 a year. What are you going to do with that?
Goodness. Nothing.
While your bank or credit union is taking your 10 grand and making 100 grand a month.
Man.
Wow.
Right.
And this has been going on for 200 years. This hasn't just started.
Mm-hmm. One of the
You
secrets
know,
of the
that's,
rich is, yeah, I cut you off. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
and
Go ahead.
that's what I mean, Jimmie. That's what I want to get to the people, as far as what cryptology is in your formal banking system. The world is
Awesome.
leaving the old banking system, or has left. If you didn't know. Like
Wow.
me and you were on the phone, Jimmie, how I told you the airports were absolutely crazy in the United States of America. They
Yes,
are.
sir. Absolutely. Okay.
Your
Wow.
news outlets are lying to you. People are not working without paychecks at these terminals.
Right.
It's
Right.
just
Right. Wow.
as
And
I
they,
had
and
a
they,
lay.
and,
Go
mhm.
ahead.
No, I say they shouldn't. They shouldn't work. But go ahead. They shouldn't work without getting paid. You're right.
And I say those things to correlate that with the crypto space. The reason the shutdown happened, just like cryptex goes down and Zionex goes down, and they
Yeah.
have to make this their protocol, the United States government did the same thing. We
Wow.
have to change our system over to Bitcoin and or crypto. That's exactly what's happening. And they use the EBT thing to distract everyone.
EBT, right. The SNAP benefits and all that.
Like I
Okay.
keep telling everyone,
Yeah.
hold on. You've seen nothing yet. Have
Wow.
control of your money.
Yeah. Mm.
Have control of your money. DYOR, do your own research. You are now you now have the power to become your own bank. You've had this power for the last 16 years. And it's my job to bring people in now, as many people as I can get on Noah's Ark as I possibly can. And I
Wow.
thank you, Jimmie, for having another speaker such as Mr. Anthony LaRoche to come on to actually verify what I have been saying.
Absolutely.
Jimmie and Arlene's videos are going to age very well when we come back to these videos 3 to 5 years from now. I guarantee you.
Wow.
I'm a Bitcoin maxi. We don't really say how much money we have, but I can tell you that I am up. I can leave my job and fly around the world with my passport and my laptop and my Trezor Safe 7 that has my currency on it. Nobody can stop me, not the government. You can't walk through the airport with 10 grand. You'll be detained. I walk through the airport with 150K or my ledger. They have no idea.
Right, exactly.
They have no idea. You have the same power. You have the same power to do exactly what they do. And as far as Valtoro and Zionex, please, you are your own bank. Do not squander these funds that you're accruing every day and every month. Put that money up, save that money. Not trying to tell you what to do. This is not financial advice, but money likes speed. Wealth likes time. If you want to be rich, if you want to be wealthy, you need to hold.
Okay.
We call it hodl in the space. Hold on for dear life.
Wow.
I came into the crypto space when Bitcoin was $18,000 a coin. Started with $1,000. It went all the way up to 125. And in between time, I was there when it went from 18,000 to 73,000.
Amazing. Unreal.
Went all the way back to 15,000. You have to learn how to hold. Bitcoin rewards those who hold, not the quick people that just want the quick money, the everyday money. But if you need that, that's the only reason why you should be selling Bitcoin. If you need something that's dire, medical, doctor's bills or something like that. If not, I suggest you hold, and you will be very, very, very happy in just a few short years.
You know what? And I like what you said. And that same rules in real estate. Sometimes people want to create wealth, and they buy a property, and they don't want to sell on that property for 5 to 10 years. And sometimes, if there's a market crash, it may lose $50,000 or $100,000 or $200,000 in equity. But 7, 8 years from now, it can boom back up and be worth $1 million. Crypto is just that much better, I think, to me, though.
Right.
I think,
Jimmie,
especially, I think it is.
Because you're in control, not a government.
Right.
Not the real estate company. You're in control. Like I said, I came into a play. It was a brass of apartment buildings in Bali, early 2023. This is before the real world assets even hit real good. Like I said, I get to sit with millionaires and billionaires who, I'm just listening to guys talk, and I get in on an apartment building. They were lavish. Each unit had a swimming pool. And there were 2 to 3 bedrooms.
Wow.
I came in with five grand. I think that $5,000 got me, I want to say 0.1% of the whole complex. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that 0.1 paid me $300 a month.
That's good.
0.1, that $5,000 turned into $300 a month. And the only thing that happened, like I said, it was in the earlier stages. Another conglomerate came in and bought those guys out. So in turn, they had to pay everybody's contract out. I got my initial back and plus my last monthly payment. But that's how that went. And I'm glad that I had got my feet wet to get into the RWAs, and to hear Mr. Anthony and Mr. DeLoatch talk about that. It's absolutely real, and it's bigger than it was 2 years ago. Now it's actually mainstream.
Wow.
But like me and you were talking, Jimmie, on the phone, crypto space, they say there's 8 billion people on the planet. It's like having a movie theater with 8 billion seats.
Right,
You walk
right.
and then you walk into the movie theater and it's only 30 people in there.
Right, right, exactly.
This is the space that you're dealing in. You are super early to this market, even though it hit 125. You are
Wow.
super early to this market.
Wow.
Super.
Y'all hear
Yeah.
this? Y'all hear this, man? I'm telling you, it's now is the time before something it becomes a paradigm shift that you get on the last end of it. Now is the time,
Oh
right?
yeah, the paradigm shift is here. Do you
Wow.
always hear the word "is coming"? Is coming.
Yeah.
Nothing is coming. It's here.
Wow. Right.
That's
Right.
a
It's here.
humble word right
They
there.
always, but see, Arlene, the psychological dynamics of that is they want to keep you always thinking in the future. They never want you to take care of the moment right now at hand.
I agree with that.
We live in the
Powerful.
present. We live in the present to make the future and turn the future back into the past. The Trinity. Worry
Mm-hmm.
about what's happening right now. What you do right now
Mm-hmm.
will foretell what's going to happen to you in the future.
Hmm.
That's why we say DCA,
Powerful.
dollar cost average in at all cost.
Powerful. Let me ask you something because I know everybody's been thinking this about crypto. I mean, what about the Bitcoin? How it was, it's down to like 80 something thousand. Does that really that doesn't really mean anything right now, does it? For us, because we're
Well,
holding anything
well,
anyway, right?
for some investors it's bad. For
Hmm.
most investors it's good. If
Okay.
you are retail, which is us, everyone in
Hmm.
this lobby,
Right.
it's great for you. We break down each Bitcoin has 100 million Satoshis inside of it, which are pennies or dollars. You get to buy the Satoshis at way lower price than you would if it was 125 a coin. So if it drops down to 80,000 per coin, it is a party. It is a free for all.
Okay.
You get that carton of eggs not for $7. You get that carton of eggs for $3.
Mm-hmm. I
Same
see.
principle.
I got
Same
you.
principle.
Got you.
We wanted to go even lower. I wanted to go to 73,000. I wanted to
Right.
go back to the old all-time low because I get in at a better position. Jimmie, I bought at 102.
Mm-hmm.
I bought at 93. I bought at 89, and I bought another $1,000 worth at 86. And if it goes,
Wow.
the
Mm-hmm.
lower Bitcoin goes, the more I'm putting in. Because on
Mm-hmm.
the uptick, you're going to get all that money that you thought you lost back, and you're
Right.
going to get all that new money that you put in.
Wow.
Wow.
So the next bull run, I'm hoping I will be
Mm-hmm.
at that 100K level at this next bull run.
Hmm.
That's amazing, man.
And I'm
Amazing.
not spending a dime of it. It will
Mm-hmm.
all be spent when I'm out of the country, when I'm in Barbados, when I'm
Right.
in Grenada. I'm not taking anything off the decks, and they
Mm-hmm.
can't tax me for it. I'll
Wow.
take my money off when I'm out of America, so I won't have to deal with the red tape and the BS.
Wow. I want
Hmm.
to say something to you, man. And thanks again. You really you break it down in its simplest form where a 5-year-old can understand it. So that's good. I want to say this to you though. I look at you as a mentor because mentors, they know whatever they're good at, they perfect it to a degree where they can actually pour something into you that you didn't know before, right? And that's why I respect mentors and mentorship. And and so everybody listening to me now, that's why we do this, because this information, people are not going to scream it from the rooftops, guys. What he's talking about, people are not going to just give it to you. All right. And I want you to have access to it. And, you know, because if everybody knew it, then things would be different. Everybody's not going to know this stuff, but you guys are privy to it, and so am I. But I want you to tell us about your mentor, because you say you travel around the world. You see other guys that are doing this. How
Well,
important how important is mentorship? That's what I want you to talk about.
uh,
Yeah.
mentorship and education is the
Yeah.
number one thing.
Okay.
Over investing.
I got you. I agree with that.
You line your education up and your mentorship. I mean, you can't be a starting quarterback if you don't practice. You
Right.
can't just jump
Right.
into anything that, a fisherman can't fish if he doesn't know how to fish. You don't know. You've read books and people have, you have to have those people in your corner that can show you, that can actually educate you. I've spent
Hmm.
way more money on my education in crypto than
Right.
I have investing into crypto.
Unreal.
Hmm.
Did y'all hear that? Woo. Okay. Wow.
Now that I'm better, now that I have more capital, it evens out now. I know how to go into plays and I can put more money into this play, and this play over here might be a little skeptical, and I'll come over and water this plant that I had over here, and you learn how to do that through mentorship and education.
And education. Yep.
And spending just as much money as you do investing as you do on your education. What you and Arlene doing, Jimmie, is doing, you guys could be charging way more. I just left Granada. They gave me $1,000 for 30 minutes of talking to people.
Wow, because what you're saying is worth millions. You know what I mean?
I mean, but what I'm saying, it's okay to regurgitate if you know what you're regurgitating. In other words, and any other reason, it would be just throw up. The hawk regurgitates, the eagle regurgitates, all birds of flight regurgitate. Why? Because they're giving up substance. They're giving nourishment. It's okay to regurgitate when you know what you're regurgitating. So what I do is take what I've learned and I've applied it, it's tested and proven, and then I give it to the average everyday man and woman.
Wow.
So they can progress. Everyone in this lobby right now is already rich. You have no idea. You're already well off. The plant just hasn't blossomed yet. In 3 to 5 years from BitNext, you will see. I just don't want those guys, Jimmie, Arlene, to cash all that money out into fiat, because you will be defeating the purpose.
Okay, guys, y'all heard he just said. So when you get paid out with BitNext, he's saying we need to figure out a way to keep that money decentralized with Bitcoin. Okay, and don't just go and transfer.
There's no really figuring, Jimmie. They will see. Like the world doesn't, like we were talking on the phone, Jimmie. You have no choice. You have no choice.
Right.
You have no, whether you see it now or not, you will see it. Like I told you on the phone, you will go to your place of business one day and they'll say, "Oh, we're not doing dollars. We're doing USDT and USDC and DAI and USDE." You didn't get the email?
Wow, that is oof.
This is what exactly like they changed from the analog system to the digital system with our TVs.
Right.
This is exactly how they're going to do it with the money. And like I told you, Jimmie, you're already doing it. Nobody goes to McDonald's, nobody goes out eating and they take cash anymore. You take out your debit card or your credit card and you swipe. You're already in the game. You just don't even know it. And instead of swiping dollars, you're swiping USDT, USDC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. These things will be available, but what your government wants to do is surveil everything. They want surveilled capital. And
of course.
We're not having that. We're not having that. We're not having that in crypto. We control our money. You control our money.
Wow. And I told you this earlier, Queen Arlene and I, we're looking over into Africa and some other regions and Thailand and places like that where $1,000 US can go a long ways. I can pay the monthly rent and I can eat and do everything for $1,000. And so when we have this crypto, we can make it stretch. We can still earn money in crypto, and then you know what I mean. I'm just thinking. Let me ask you a question though. Do you think it's a good idea to think of going other places where the money goes further, the crypto goes further? I mean, that's what we want to do. But okay.
Of course, Jimmie. That's in this time we live right now. That's an absolute no-brainer.
Gotcha.
16 million people have left the United States of America in 5-year period.
That's a lot of folks.
You won't see these things in the news. You won't hear them in the news. They want you to think everything is okay. Keep ordering from Amazon. Keep going out. Keep buying cars. Keep buying a house with a 50-year mortgage that you will never pay off. Absolutely ludicrous. You want to pay your house off, then you got to buy it at 10 years old. It sounds good, but when you break down and do the math and the schematics, oh my God, it's crazy. They're trying to do everything they can to stay in power. As long as they keep you unknowing about the new money system, they're fine. They have a whole new generation of financial slaves. A guy like me, they want me out of the country. Guys like you, they want you out of the country. Guys like Anthony, Mr. Diamond, they want you out of the country. We don't want you educating people.
Somebody in the comments said psychological warfare.
Psychological, financial warfare. Please don't believe the news when you watch the news. We watch the news and absolutely want to throw my TV out of the window like, oh my God, did you just hear that lie?
They're not telling the truth, right?
Crazy. They're not telling you the truth. And the things, guys, with the airports and the airplane crashes that you're seeing, that's been happening. They're just now showing you
Yeah, of
because they
course.
don't want you to leave.
Of course.
Why would I show you airplanes blowing up and people, things going wrong with the aircraft?
Mhm.
Back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, I'm not going to show you that because I want you to fly. I
Of course.
want you to pay these astronomical tickets to get from, A to B.
Right.
Now I don't want you to go anywhere, so I have to scare you with something falling out the sky every day.
I got you. Yeah.
I mean, I talked to these guys in NSA where I stopped at, Atlanta,
Really?
Florida,
Mhm.
Miami.
Mhm.
Jimmie, we had a conversation. People were not working. If you don't pay me to show up at my job, there's no reason for me to be there. It's common sense. No
Of
one in
course.
America is working without a paycheck, especially this time of year, especially in this economy.
Tell me about
Why
it.
do you
Right.
expect me to work without a paycheck?
Wow.
So this is all about fear, guys. This is all
Mhm.
about fear mongering and keeping you scared. What you
Mhm.
need to be doing right now, not trying to tell anybody what to do, what you should be doing, you should be stacking your bags. You should
Mhm.
be going to RWAs, as Mr. Anthony said. You should be investing in yourself, aka cryptocurrency of your
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing right now. You don't have to
Mhm.
take my advice or anybody else's advice, but like I told you, Jimmie,
Yeah.
they will have no choice here
Mhm.
in a couple months to a couple years. You will have no choice, and it's coming fast. There isn't even 24 hours in a day anymore. It's
Right.
exactly 11.86 hours in a day. The planet is
Wow.
spinning faster. That's why you feel this. I always have my laptop open, and right here, I probably got 800 books in my house. And out of those 800 books, 5 of those books I could be killed for.
Wow.
Because I got those books from avenues and you're really not supposed to have them, and they've been out of circulation for 20, 30 years.
No,
They only bring the information back that they want you to have.
I got
So,
you.
guys, do your due diligence in this space. Get your bags up. That is your weapon against this thing,
Mhm.
is to become your own bank. You have a system where you control your destiny, your family's destiny, and this is legacy wealth. Jimmie and Arlene, you guys are going to be trillionaires, billionaires in a minute. After you guys pass away, it'll go to your family members, then their family members, then their family members, then their family members.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
generational wealth, legacy wealth, bloodline wealth.
Mhm.
I had the opportunity to sit with people that's doing it already. You'll never know these guys are billionaires. Got, like I
Mhm.
said, he'll have a rent over pair of Chuck Taylors on, some cut off shorts,
You wouldn't know, right?
and he flew in. I had to take coach. This
Really?
guy flew his jet in, but he's not going to tell you that. He's just
Right, right.
listen to how they talk to
Yeah.
understand who is what. And everybody has this opportunity, and I just hope the people in this lobby, I just hope we take it.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the new money, the new millionaires, the new billionaires, the new trillionaires will be
Yeah.
quiet.
Of
It's not
course.
about having a mansion. It's
Right.
not about having a Testarossa or Ferrari.
Yeah.
If you want those things, go get them. But
Don't be
nobody will
publicizing
care.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
when you're in a room full of millionaires and trillionaires,
Who
who cares? You
cares?
got a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Who
Nobody.
cares about your 25-room mansion?
Mhm.
They don't
Right.
care about
Right.
nobody cares about that. They just want to be comfortable and left alone, and
Right.
their families are safe and their families are well off. As with everybody in this lobby.
Mm-hmm. Somebody
Yeah,
says silent moves and hiding in plain sight. I like
and
that.
hiding in plain sight. Yeah, I just left a group of people like that.
Wow.
I probably was the baby in the room, as I am always, Jimmie.
Really? Yeah.
200 grand is no money. A millionaire sat me down and told me $1 million is the new 100 grand in crypto.
I believe that. 100. Y'all hear that? $1 million is 100 grand in crypto.
It's the new 100 grand because in America, if you get $1 million payout,
yeah,
the government, when you get that check, it's going to be 680, 674. They're already going to take $250,000, 300 grand away from you. Then when you put it into your bank account, you're going to lose 6 to 10% a year.
That's crazy. Yep. Yeah. It's not $1 million.
I mean, this is not me talking. This is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it in my own bank account.
Yeah.
This is not me. I'm not making these things up. I implore everybody in this forum we have right here to listen. Like I said, Jimmie and Arlene's videos will age very well. Somebody will say, I wish I would have listened. Yeah, we wish you would have listened too, because we are not coming back to get you. You had the same opportunity I did. Jimmie's up 200 million. You know, such and such, and you won't even know it. You won't see us anymore. Some people leave the crypto space.
Yeah.
I'm up $100 million. I don't even open up my laptop anymore. I know
Mm-hmm.
people like that too. I've seen people, and
Really?
these guys aren't old. These guys are, some guys are 25, some guys
Wow.
are 30, some guys are 80. I mean, it's crazy,
Hmm.
you know, what this universe is bringing, you
Amazing.
know, the
Hmm.
next wave of what's coming, Jimmy. You know, you can
Wow.
see it. You can see it. I don't see how you can't see it.
Wow. No. Wow. Well, listen. So you really. I mean, I'm pretty sure you blown everybody's mind. I'm like, I'm trying to slow down here and think. Man, I want to be able to act on everything you just said. Now,
Yeah, I want the audience to ask some questions now.
that's what I'm
They
going to
need to
ask you.
participate. They
Yeah,
need to come in and ask some questions.
that was my next question. Are you ready to take questions, guys? Y'all ready? All right. Well, you can lift your hand or just unmute yourself and ask him a question.
I know Mr. Ruiz has a question.
He always does. Yep. Wow. You guys can ask us any question you want. You put it in the chat too if you want to talk. You guys can put it in the chat.
Everybody don't jump at once.
I mean, you know, let me unmute everyone. That might work. Try that. All right, guys. Any questions for Mr.?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hey, Eric, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, but I don't think. Oh, y'all can hear me? Okay.
We can hear you now. Yeah?
Yes. So, Mr. Curtis, uh, excuse me. Uh, How do how do you
You're fading in and out,
how do you
Eric. Oh,
start getting? Yes, can how do you start getting involved with these? I guess investing in yourself and learning more about these crypto opportunities and just like. And of course, you know what other opportunities you can do to diversify your crypto. Can you hear me?
Mr. Kurtz, you there? We may have lost
can you
signal.
hear him, Mr.
You
Curtz?
guys hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, Mr. Ruiz, you're already involved. You're
Right.
here in this forum. We have a fantastic speaker other than myself is Mr. Anthony. We've got Mr.
Okay.
Diamond in here. We've got Jimmie, and I'm pretty sure you're already in what El Toro, Valtoro, and
Yep.
Zionex. Am I correct?
Not Zynex yet, but I am in Valtoro and Bitnex as
Okay,
well.
and there you are. You're in BitMEX, and you're in Valtoro. You're making money daily and monthly also. You're making all the right moves, Mr. Ruiz. All the right moves.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah. I'm just what is it? I'm excited because I started watching like the documentaries on YouTube on Bitcoin because until you brought it to light, where 'cause I was thinking like, oh, okay, this. I was thinking in dollars before, but I was just looking at all of this on YouTube, and I mean, I got excited because it's once I mean, I understood a little bit further about the banking system and how much power it's going to give us. You know, it's like, okay, wow, I just need to continue to go down this path, and I thank you for being here on a Friday night, giving us this information.
Thank
Yep.
you, Mr. Ruiz. You are on the right
Mhm.
path. Like I said, I just left Grenada, and all those people in that area, El Salvador, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Panama, they're all being orange peeled. They don't want dollars now. They don't. Once that collapses in Central America and South America, that's another reason why Mr. Trump is bombing fishing boats in was that where is that at Venezuela? You know, they're going to a 100% Bitcoin standard here in a minute, and they're not going to use the dollar. So that's where that scandal comes from. But
Wow. Mhm.
you know,
Wow.
like I said, guys, what you see on the news is a distraction. The real things are happening behind the scenes that you won't know about until they want you to know about them. Mr. Dion Nelson, thank you,
Hey,
Mr. Ruiz.
hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm ecstatic about what you said. But what was interesting too, ecstatic at the same time, but what stood out to me, I think I sent Jimmie and everybody a video. and it was kind of talking about how, the government's, trying to protect our crypto and everything. And I was wondering, is it important for us to really become like an entity? Because the way I'm seeing it now, I don't know if they have a backdoor to the system, but it's this one guy who basically got his money taken. And I don't know if he was in the EU or somewhere, but he was basically showing how they went in there and his hard wallet and got it. And I remember, Jimmie, I sent it to Jimmie. He didn't respond to me yet on it, but I was kind of nervous about that, man.
Well, Mr. Nelson, what happens is usually the negligence of that person.
Yep.
It's usually the negligence of that person. I have X amount of dollars in my Trezor Safe 7. The Trezor Safe 7 just came out probably 30 days ago with new technology on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way you can get to my Bitcoin stack if I give you my keys. That's the only way you can take my money. Now, if you've been running your mouth, drunk at parties, shouting out your keys, telling people that you have trillions over here and millions over there, then those kind of things can happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the government, they greedy? You know what I mean? You think they might have some type of, it's just, for me, it's just hard for me to trust, because I've been backdoored so many times, and every time when I watched that video, I was really turned off, because I know how the government is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the U.S., they want to take everything.
But
man,
Mr. Nelson, in this new system that we have, you become your own bank. We have these things called keys or seed phrases. They come in 12, 24, 20 words. You're the only person on planet Earth that has access to these keys. The only way to get to your money is for you to tell somebody your keys or your seed phrase. The government can't touch you. They can't get into it. NASA, the NSA, as I said in other meetings, nobody can touch your money unless you want to. The days of being backdoored, the days of being swindled are over.
Okay.
And Mr. Nelson, I didn't get a chance to see the video. That's probably why I didn't respond. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see it.
Hey, Jimmie, go take a look at it.
Okay.
Hey, I think Doxy watched. Doxy, did you watch it?
She got kicked out. She got kicked out. She's got to get back on here in a minute. She got kicked off.
Yeah, man. When I watched it, well, you know what? Hey, Jimmie, if you can, see if you can send it to Curtz.
Okay, I sure will. I'll send it to you. Let me see if I can put it in the chat here. I'll see if I can put it in the chat.
I mean, I'm familiar with all kind of horror stories, guys. I'm familiar with. They had a guy just lose two million.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, guys, there's about 4 million Bitcoin that's in cyberspace by people doing the wrong things.
4 million.
Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Remember I told you if you're a letter off or a number off,
You did,
can send your crypto into the abyss.
Yeah.
Can send it to somebody. People have woken up and seen 50 grand in their wallet, and they want to know where it came from. Somebody across the world sent it to the wrong address, and it happened to be yours.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Mr. Ruiz again. Mr. Ruiz.
Mr. Ruiz, yeah, Eric, are you there?
Maybe his mic or something.
His hand might be stuck. Last time.
Right. Until he come back, Mr. Todd, you want to go ahead and you got a question for us?
Okay, I'm back at it.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
There we go.
I mean, question, Mr. Curtz. So, what's gonna happen once? I know I don't know what time frame, but what's gonna happen when they say that all the Bitcoin is gonna be mined? What's gonna happen then at that instance if you can't produce more of it?
Well, Mr. Ruiz, that's a question you really won't have to worry about. The last Bitcoin will be mined in the year 2140.
Wow. Okay. 2140.
I think anybody will be around.
Last
Bitcoin will be mined. Yeah.
Now, I just have another question as well. In addition to having security measures with our Bitcoins, our wallets, and I'm not trying to spread any fear or anything, just a legit question.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I plan on being someone who's like just not, just undercover, but what security measures can we take? I'm not saying owning a gun or anything at all, but like, with, when we when we
understand what
have so
you're saying.
much, you know what I mean? If you
I know
can.
exactly. I understand exactly what you're saying, Mr. Ruiz. Like I was telling the gentleman, Mr. Nelson, it's almost impossible for somebody to just come rob you and take your Bitcoin. That paradigm is over. Okay. The only way somebody can get your coins or your currency or your wealth, sticking a gun in your face is not going to get that to them. If they kill you, they get nothing. They don't have your seed phrase, and they don't have your seed phrase, and they don't have your keys.
Right.
So they just killed you for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to get anything. See what I'm saying? Bitcoin actually takes the violent factor out of money now. Bitcoin is just not money. Bitcoin is built for human beings, and it brings peace and pure sovereignty. It's going to take out the violence of finance.
That's powerful what you said there. Yeah.
I mean, it is. You can see it every day, Jimmy. Yeah, a
Mhm.
gun is not going to get you my. You guys remember the case on TV they had about the two guys in New York? He tied his friend up and was drilling holes in his knees, and I
Really?
think they were lovers or something like that. He still didn't get the guy's Bitcoin. He
Wow.
was trying to torture his seed phrases out of it.
Oh
He
wow.
couldn't do it. Okay, kill me. So you still won't give up nothing. Okay, I'll be laying here dead, but my sister across the world has my keys. My family's still going to benefit from it, and you're going to jail for life. You
Wow.
see what I'm saying? This is the protection that you have with your Bitcoin.
And
Wow.
You just can't come take it. You know, unless I give my keys to Jimmie and Arlene, that's the only way they'll get it.
but do
Wow.
they have whenever you have the keys, do they have to have that physical hard wallet?
No,
So that
no.
no?
Remember I explained that about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, Mr. Ruiz, that say your ledger that you bought, your ledger is your key to get on the blockchain.
Right.
Your money is always on the blockchain. You can have $2 million is on the blockchain. It's not on your physical hard wallet.
Right.
Your hard wallet is a conduit to get onto the blockchain
Right.
to access your money. And you have to have your keys and or seed phrase to activate it.
Yep.
So your money is safe as long as you don't tell anybody what your keys are.
Even hard wallet, right? It's like a thumb drive, right? The hard wallet.
Yeah, you can think of it like that, Mr. K. You can lose it, accidentally drive over it. It doesn't work anymore. That's okay. You order you one from a reputable dealer. They'll send it to you in 2 or 3 days. You plug it into your computer.
Yep.
You put in your seed phrases 12, 20, 24, or 32, and your money will pop right back up.
Now,
Guaranteed.
this is not tied to the hard wallet, right? It's just tied to either the trust or the
code. This is strictly the cold wallet I'm talking about. Your
Okay.
hot wallet will be located on your computer, such as MetaMask, Rabby Wallet, some of the other wallets, Phantom Wallet. These are things that you can wallets that you can download, Exodus to your computer. And people do hold, unfortunately, people do hold a lot of money. I got $3 or $4 grand on mine right now, but I can transfer that money to my cold wallet if I want to. But I invest with that money. I have it moving in and out all the time, so I just leave it on my hot wallet.
Okay,
you have control, Mr. Ruiz. You are the bank.
Okay.
One last question. Oh.
No, I was going to say because I got to answer a question that's in the comments here that someone sent me directly, and I want everyone else to get a chance because we're leaving it. We're going to be done in 15 minutes. But go ahead, Eric. One last question.
Well, one last thing. I mean, now that we're going to be owners of crypto, Bitcoin, how should we move in regards to not having the government involved in our finances or anything like that? I heard one of them is setting up a trust, right? I mean, what other ways, so that way, if that makes sense.
I was saying, Mr. K, Mr. Ruiz, a lot of people, when you get paid out of Bitnex or Cryptex, like I said, we've never had that much money. It's astronomical. Your hand is going to be hot when you get 2 to 3 to 400,000 in your hand. And what most people are going to do is cash out that whole 400,000, which is not a bad thing. It's not what I would do. It's not what any crypto savvy investor would do. You're going right back into fiat. You're going to get that house. You're going to get that car. You're going to buy this. You're going to buy that. Then you'll look up and see you'll be right back in the same position that you were before because you were spending fiat and not Bitcoin.
Okay.
Wow.
You get your payment out of cryptex. Like when I get, for example, you don't have to follow me, but this is what I'm going to do when I get my payout. I've got what, Jimmie? 47 contracts?
You do. Yep.
47
Yes,
contracts is going to bring me 47 contracts is going to bring me $1.3 million, $1.35 million in approximately another 20 months.
That's right. Yep.
I'm going to leave. I'm first of all, I'm going to look at it and say, wow, really came through. Then I'm going to go lay down. I got to get my mind right.
Right.
Okay. Huddle up, football team. Everybody huddle up. Then I have a pad of everything that I wrote down years before that I'm going to do today on my payout. I wrote these things down years ago to bring them to existence because they are coming to existence, especially when you write them down. I'm going to go get my res, go to my pad. I'm going to open up and I'm going to follow each step. My passport, got that already. 401k, I'm not worried about that. I'll get that at a later date. They're going to take 10% out anyway because I'm leaving way early. I don't even care about that. It's probably 40 or 50 grand. I got 2 million over here. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to hook up with the real estate investors that I have in a particular part of the world, and I'm going to buy me a home. Then I'm going to fly back to the United States, gather up everything else, sell this, sell that, and I'm not going to cash my coins out. I'm not going to start buying things until I get to the other continent. I'm going to buy that $300,000-$400,000 home by the beach. I'm not going to buy a sports car. I'm probably buying me a truck or something that I need to help me while I'm down there. I'm going to move slowly. I'm not going to be like the typical American that hit the lottery and then you're broke the next 2 to 5 years.
Exactly.
That's what's going to happen to a lot of people that get their money out of cryptex. That's exactly what's going to happen. And that's why me, Jimmie, Mr. Diamond, and Anthony are here to tell you, no, pump, don't do that. If you let, if I let my $1.3 million just sit after I get it out of cryptex, I mean, it just sits. I still go to work. That 1.3 million in 2 to 5 years is going to turn into 5 million. The market went up. You see where Bitcoin is? It fell from 125 to 83. I just got my cryptex payout of 1.3 million. I'm not touching it. I'm like, oh my God, Bitcoin is only 85,000. If I just let it, if I just wait till the market jumps back up to 125, my 1.3 is going to be 2.5. 3 million.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. When you cash it out the fiat, it's just going to stay there. It's going to lay on the table. It's going to stay there. It's not, as a matter of fact, it's going to depreciate by 7% a year. That's what I'm trying to get you guys not to do. That's why I am up now. Gavin Serial says, Curtis, if you touch that money, I'm done with you. And he and our other classmates are like, Kurt, don't touch it, Kurt. Because these guys are up. I came in 2017 with $1,200. You know, now I got 175 grand. And he'll show you, he'll flip his computer around and show it to you. Here it is.
Yeah.
You know, these are the type of people that I'm around, those mentors that you need around you to guide you through these storms. You know, nobody goes it alone in this space. Everybody in this space is still learning, even after 16 years. Nobody is a guru in this crypto space.
Amazing.
People win more than other people. That makes it seem like they know what they're talking about, but nobody has a crystal ball. There's no one in the crypto space that can tell you it's going to fall from 126 to 83. Nobody. Nobody but Supreme Source, the Most High himself.
Right. Well, thanks a lot, man. I want to. Wow, fantastic stuff. So Dion has his hand up, but there's one comment here before you go on, Mr. Nelson. This gentleman named Dale Carpenter, and Dale, I did see your payment come in and all that stuff. You said you joined today with the annual membership, so you're good until December of 2026. Is there a schedule or reference guide I can access so that I'm connected to all the aspects of the group? And thanks. So in the beginning of this this meeting tonight, I did a little small demonstration of what the back office is going to look like. It's still in beta testing, so by Monday or Tuesday we should be done. You will get an email invite to create a login and password, and so you'll be looped in the loop with us via email. You'll be able to see all those benefits that we told you could get. I'm not sure how you found me. If you saw a video or something like that, more than likely I talked about what you get in there. But the most important thing that you get is these meetings that we're in now, every first and third Friday night. That's the meat and potatoes. That's where, you can't really, the value is so great, you can't put a price tag on it. But there's some other things that you get. And so you'll be in the loop. You'll be able to log in your back office and follow along and see updates. I'll have motivational videos in there, instructional videos. I'll even talk about how to get business funding. Because if you can get 50 to 100 grand, you borrow that and you're able to put it into crypto or put it into Valtoro, or you put some of that into Zynex and some of the other things, and just like he was saying, just let it sit and take good debt and make profit on the good debt. Robert Kiyosaki good debt is what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about how to do all that stuff. All right. I found you through a friend on YouTube. Great summary earlier today. Okay. Thank you, sir. So welcome to the team. And if you have any questions for me, you can always book a private consultation as well. All right. I do one-on-ones for my members. Did I answer your question, sir?
Yes,
right, I did. Okay. Okay. Where are you from, by the way, sir? Where are you from?
I'm in Northeast Maryland, and I'm going to be heading down to actually Duluth in your neck of the woods sometime soon. So I might see you in Buckhead.
Interesting. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm actually in Stone Mountain, but we can meet and have lunch or something when you get here. Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay. For your family. Thank you, sir. Next question. Eric, you're going to have to hold your questions till the end because you only have a few more minutes. You got to let everybody else ask a question. So you got to wait. All right. All right. Somebody else was asking a question. Where did he go? Who else got a question?
Rhonda is waiting on the new opportunities, honey.
Okay, go ahead. Who's that? Rhonda, you say it again, Arles. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dion. I saw you were gonna, but I believe Rhonda was waiting for me to drop some of the nuggets on some of the newer items that we have coming up.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. All right. All right. So, Arles, if you want to do that, and then we can come back and let the last few questions. You can go ahead and talk about that if you want.
Okay. So we will be having another presentation with Andy's upline. And for those of you that don't know, Andy talked to us about a coin that has been released, and it's I mean, they're talking about it with billboards in Florida. It's kind of weird. It's making money like crazy. Like people are buying into it, and it's up. Let's see, how long is the coin around, honey? Like just a few months, isn't it?
Yeah, the coin is called Texit, and I don't want to get into it too much, but he was saying basically it started out like several cents or something like that, and then it's grown 5,000%. So it's $4. The coin is worth $4 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Thank you, Jess.
Okay.
Thank you, Jess, for the clarification.
Yeah, I've heard
Jess
about
said
it.
it's been around since
You've heard about it?
2024.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So we're going to actually have a formal presentation on that because we've been doing a little bit of due diligence and it looks very interesting. I'd love to know more about your experience, Jess, with it. I saw your comment that you said you're a part of it. So we're
awesome.
We're very curious to kind of get people involved in new things. And definitely, thanks for the thumbs up there. We do have another thing that I just kind of sent to Jimmie literally 2 nights ago. So I'm still kind of doing some due diligence on it. It is also just an investment platform. It is not an MLM. It is not anything like that. But the percentages, the daily percentages is all like 1%, like it's off the chain. So I'm doing some due diligence on that. I don't want to put the names out just yet.
Right.
But there are 2 platforms like that I'm doing research on because we kind of get these platforms every week. And the last thing I will say, invite everybody to come on to that e-estate presentation in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, very, very, very powerful stuff. Very, very powerful. So you're going to enjoy that too.
Absolutely.
I'll take it back over, honey.
Yeah, Jess said that Texas is the first crypto coin in the U.S. to be mined in the USA out of Texas. So That's pretty
Nice.
cool. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that's even more lucrative. It's
Yep.
it's things that we can be a part of and so forth like that.
Right.
And again, we'll be having Andy's upline go ahead and give us a chat and let us know more about the program.
Yep.
And I'm just going to let everyone who has or comments and so forth like that to go ahead. I don't want to take up too much of the time because I know you guys have been very patient. It's already almost 8:30 here Eastern
Yep.
Standard. So go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. And do you guys have any more questions for Mr. Kurtz? Go ahead and ask it. You can put it in the comments at the bottom here, or just ask the question really quick.
I wanted to ask him about as far as that digital dollar situation. I know it's been talked about, and I know it's gotta happen because when you watch other nations and what the BRICS and everybody else is accomplishing right now, and I understand it very well when he's talking about Venezuela and everything, how the U.S. is trying to exert their power.
Yeah.
After when that digital dollar comes, and when people are stuck.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't hear you. Faded out. Say that again. We can't hear you.
His mic isn't plugged all the way.
Oh, it's plugged. Okay. Yeah, check your mic, Mr. Nelson. Sounds like Yolanda Williams is saying that they mine underwater too here in Texas with Texit. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Thanks, Yolanda. Yeah, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Dion, brother.
There's something with your mic, I think.
Something with the mic.
And if you have to, you can go off and come back on. We'll wait a couple minutes for you if you have to do that. But anyway,
we can't hear you, Mr. Nelson.
So while he's working on that, so Mr. Nelson, go log off and come back. That might be the fastest way to do that. You guys have any other questions while we're waiting on him?
Well, Jimmie, I just wanted to add about the new speaker you got on, Mr. Anthony DeLoatch.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Please listen to him because that is. Remember me and you were talking 2 months ago, Jimmie, and I was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Remember everything that I ever said to you has come to pass.
Has come to pass. Yep. And believe it or not, a year ago, people started talking to Arlene and I about it. And we're like, we're in real estate, but we don't know much about tokenized real estate. That's why it's so important to keep an open mind. And so we weren't ready to hear it. So now we're ready to hear.
Yeah, we didn't have enough time for me to really go in depth. Mr. Anthony may be able to go way more in depth than I can, but I was just trying to give you the surface of it. Why own 40 hotels on the coastline when you're going to have to put in a new roof? You're worried about employees. You have to hire and fire. You got your general maintenance. When a guy like me just comes in for 5% of your real estate, I've never seen it. I just read about it. It's lucrative. I came in, and now your business pays me X amount of dollars a month.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Which one would you opt for? While you're at your hotel stressing out, I'm four-wheeling on the beach.
With less risk, because you have to put money out of your own pocket, no risk. Yeah.
With no risk. I haven't even been to see the property.
And you get paid out every day.
I've never been to Bali in my life. And that property was paying me $300 a month. This was 2 years ago when the RWA thing was a myth.
Wow.
Like I keep telling everybody, nothing is coming. It is here.
It is here.
Like Mr. Nelson has kept saying, when the digital dollar comes, when it comes, it's here.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's
everything that you guys are saying is here.
Is here.
AI is here. They've been using AI since the summer of 2022.
Right.
Half the people you see on YouTube aren't even real.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I use the bot to pay my bills every month. I don't even worry about a receipt because my AI bot, it can't be wrong.
Yeah.
The light company is lying when it says I haven't paid my bill.
Wow.
My bot will ensure all of that. And that's not indigenous to me. Someone told me that information and I put that into motion. Like I said, you have to do your due diligence in the space. It's always changing every day, every month. Something new is coming. Like the Texit coin. I heard about that probably about 4 months ago, but I just want to alert you guys to something. Everything that is hot and new that's making money, you do not have to be a part of.
Right,
True.
right, exactly.
You
That's
cannot make all the money, okay? You can't make all the money.
I agree.
You can't be everywhere. It's just impossible.
Right.
And I've seen things in this space that shoot out like a rocket and then fizzle like a bottle rocket. If I showed you the top 10 coins from 2013, you probably wouldn't recognize it. The only coin that you would recognize is the granddaddy of them all, and that's BTC at the top.
Wow.
Once upon a time, there was no such thing as Ethereum. It was not the number 2 coin. You had a coin called Face Coin.
I remember Face Coin.
Number 3 was number 3 or number 4 was a Litecoin. Look at where Litecoin is now. Litecoin isn't even in the top 25.
It's
you see how this liquidity things change, the hype things change, the case use changes, the liquidity behind it changes. That's why we opt for BTC only. Everything under Bitcoin is a facsimile of Bitcoin. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, it's just like Bitcoin is organic and all the other coins are artificial intelligence. Wow. That's the best analogy I can give.
Did y'all hear that?
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
From Ethereum on down, everything is man-made and fiat backed. You can see it. This is not me talking. You can just go see it. You can read it in the crypto news. The liquidity, Ethereum's doing this, upgrading that. How many spokespeople have you seen for Bitcoin? How many upgrades has Bitcoin? Who controls Bitcoin? Who's backing Bitcoin? The people of planet Earth.
Yeah.
That's it. Bitcoin works because the people say it works. And we are 16 years running. What other asset is going to pay you? Bitcoin made 117% this year. Jimmie, you're a real estate guy. Break out your charts. There's nothing in real estate that pays you 117% a year.
I wish.
Absolutely.
There's no asset, including NVIDIA, that paid you 117% this year.
Yeah. If I buy $1 million building and I get a 10% cap, which is $100,000 for that year,
that's phenomenal.
That is phenomenal. Yes. So you're talking about 110. Forget it.
And that's why when we first met each other, you said you were a real estate guy and I'm a crypto guy, and I was just looking at he has no idea.
I didn't know. Right. I'm a baby.
He's not. I mean, I didn't either, Jimmie, but I'm just saying, no asset, not NVIDIA, not on the chart right now of the Magnificent Seven. Bitcoin is number 5, and it just lost $1 trillion. Bitcoin just lost $1 trillion.
What?
So $1 trillion. Wow. There's no asset on the planet that can stand that and still be up and running in business.
Exactly.
Bitcoin said, "Ha ha."
Wow.
You wanted me to go up, but I had other plans. All that YouTube crap is speculation, 100% speculation. That's what they wanted to do. And Bitcoin has other plans. Remember I told you, Jimmie, it retraces so the everyday common man can get on board. Then we go back up. Jimmie and Arlene missed the train last time. Okay, it's coming back.
Right.
Actually,
okay, you guys get on it at 83. Then it shoots right back up. Yeah, I'm just using an example. It shoots right back up.
If I could see the validity of what you're saying, a few weeks back, so Jimmie and I, with the various businesses that we have, one of the businesses that we have, my business is a marketing business. And I was charged to develop a coin for a private investor. And Jimmie and I were working together on this coin. And we made the proposal, and both Jimmie and I spoke, and I said, well, what kind of, the guy was dilly-dallying around Ethereum and all these other things. And I said, no, it's got to be Bitcoin backed. He said, well, why Bitcoin? Because at the time, Bitcoin was at the 120,000 or whatever what it was at the time. And he was like, no, I would love to see it with other type of backings. And I was like, that's a waste of time. And I don't even want to be involved in that project.
Exactly.
Well, that guy never got back to me, but if he's banking on Ethereum and Tron and all these other little coins, I mean, that's a waste of time and a waste of money, and everybody knows it.
Right.
Well, Arlene, reason why the way he was talking like he was talking is because he doesn't have the knowledge that you have. He hasn't been orange pilled.
Right.
Yeah.
If
But
you
Mr.
if you don't know what Bitcoin is, then we're not gonna have I would say it'll be an unpleasant conversation because you don't know it like a grown man talking to a kid in that aspect of it.
Right.
Yeah.
But believe me, Arlene, he will be back.
Mhm.
He will be because what were you guys doing? ICO, initial coin offering,
Yes, that is
IPO,
correct.
initial
That is
product offering.
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr.
Absolutely.
Ruiz?
Which now Curtis, now that I hear you talk, because I always wondered, I know, I always wondered why, for example, why someone like Dave Ramsey never, I guess, was a promoter of Bitcoin or cryptos. I mean, I don't really listen to him a lot, but I've just listened to clips of him, and he just is not in favor of it. But it all makes sense because he doesn't know about it, and so he can't talk about it. So yeah.
Exactly. There's like Mr. Anthony said, DeLoatch said, there's been a lot of crypto haters. Donald Trump was one in 2016. Couldn't stand crypto.
Yep.
He hate it. What's the one guy, the one rich guy that was on the TV show where they invent stuff and they bring
Cuban.
Mark Cuban?
Mark
No.
Cuban. Mark Cuban was a hater.
The owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I can't stand Mark Cuban. These guys hated him. I mean, they talked real
Yeah, of course.
SHIT about Bitcoin. Now all of a sudden they love it.
Right.
We still never say, I told you so.
You know why? Because the things they don't understand. They talk about things they don't understand. Right, exactly.
And I'm very good friends. You guys might know this guy. I'm very good friends with a guy called Da Vinci.
Okay.
Da Vinci is an older black guy that bought Bitcoin at like 5 cents, man. He came in for 20 grand.
Really?
Man, this guy's, I think he's up 500-600 million. He's damn near a trillionaire. He has a YouTube channel, and we call it the kindergarten YouTube channel because he starts everybody from a kindergarten level.
I love it. I love that. Yeah.
And he won't tell you he's damn near a billionaire. You'll see his old videos. That's what made me bring up in this forum. This video will age well. There's a video of him on YouTube 14 years ago. He said, please, people of America, people of the world, just buy $1 worth of Bitcoin. This is 14 years ago.
He wouldn't listen to him.
Just $1. And you didn't touch it. You didn't. You probably be up $1 million now if you didn't touch that dollar.
My.
Curtis,
no asset on planet Earth is moving like that. And Apple's not in, Nvidia's not in, DuPont's not in, the Carnegies aren't in, the Rothschilds aren't in, the White Westinghouses aren't in. None of the evil factions are in Bitcoin right now. So we are extremely early, Jimmie. Extremely early.
Yeah, this is brutal talk for me because every time you say that, Arlene, and I had just met my queen, Arlene, in 2009. I would just start learning real estate, but I thought I knew everything. And a couple of people approached me. One gentleman said, "Hey, listen, you need to for less than $1,000, I could have got 1,000 Bitcoin, maybe for like 700." And I laughed him to scorn. So every time we talk about this, it's just so painful because I didn't see. I didn't have a vision. This is why I tell people keep an open mind. You know what I mean? I would have been so rich, man. I wouldn't be here today. I'd probably have me and the wife.
Jimmie, don't do that. Don't stab yourself in the leg thinking about the past. The past is over. It's done. It's never coming back. You are in now.
Yeah.
You're in where you were supposed to be.
It's like that wound that when you have that wound that won't heal. You look at it. Somebody says, "Oh gosh, you should have done this a long time ago." Wow.
It's healing, Jimmie. You just keep it open. You're the one keeping that wound open.
Okay.
When you get your payout from Bidenex, that wound is going to close up with 1 million steel stitches. You ain't even going to think about that anymore.
I receive that, brother. I receive that.
This is the alpha that I get from my mentors. Why are you thinking about the past, Curtis?
Yeah. All praise to the Most High.
You got in when you became aware.
Yeah.
If you're not aware, then don't count it against me. Once you become aware,
I have a question for you, Mr. Sally. I do. I want to know, and I mean, you've already kind of answered it, but I'm a teacher at nature. So I like when things are rehashed to me and everything. So I love the step plan that you were saying before. So you were saying when we get our cryptex slash bitnex money,
Mhm.
um we shouldn't cash it out right away. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the bitnex rules state that we can
Yeah.
hold, but not for a long period of time. I got to double check on that.
I mean,
How
Arlene,
long?
when I say hold, I don't mean hold on their platform.
Right.
I mean
Oh,
Hold
that's what I wanted to
hold it in your
clarify.
wallet.
That's
Hold it
what
in
I
your
and
wanted
it's
to
wallet.
on
Right.
your
clarify.
wallet. It's on your
Right.
hot water or cold water. Oh, you took that money off. I'm not leaving $5 million.
I heard that's
Exactly.
what I
I'm taking it.
okay.
That's not what
Right.
I mean. What I mean
Roger
is you
received.
collected
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you collected it. It's on your hot wallet or your cold wallet.
Right.
Right. Right. Right.
Well,
Exactly.
in our case, it'll be on our cold wallet because we're not
Okay.
trying
Yeah,
to
right.
share that money with nobody. So
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. People can do what they want to do with their money, but don't come crying back to the
Right.
people, to the
But
forum, to the house that you spent X amount of dollars on this and that and that and this, and everybody is still up, and you
Mm-hmm.
got 3 or 4 Ferraris and a piece of mansion left. Inflation's killing you, and you went back into cryptex and you got to wait another 2 to 3 years to read back up. No one wants to be in that position. That's why I implore. That's why I keep telling you, don't think dollars, don't think
Right.
fiat, think in terms of crypto. Think in terms of
uh,
BTC. Of course, I'm going to cash some of my Bitcoin out to buy me a nice home outside of America. Of course, I'm going
so
to do that. That's what it's for.
Right.
But
Right.
you don't take $6 million and turn it into fiat.
To fiat.
First
Right.
and
Don't move.
foremost, Uncle Sam's going to be waiting on you. Like,
Yeah.
you're wrong
Right. Right.
blockchain.
Right.
Capital gains tax. I need my 33 and a third percent,
eh,
And
sir.
that's something. Yeah.
Mr. Curtis,
Yeah.
what about with those crypto cards? Are those transactions or I
The
mean the
crypto. Yes, I have a banker's. I have my bank. Oh yeah, Jimmy, my banker's card just came last month.
Okay. Because I'm waiting on
are
mine. Banker's card. Yeah.
I've always had a card.
Mhm.
Spritz Finance is phenomenal. Spritz
uh,
has beat everybody to the punch. Spritz has been out for about 3 years now.
Spritz. Okay.
That's called Spritz Finance.
Okay.
It has a little wine glass and logo. You guys can look it up.
Okay.
Spritz.
Okay.
And when they first came out, they weren't reporting anything to anybody, the United States government, anybody. You could snatch money straight off the blockchain and shoot it straight to this. Matter of fact, shoot it straight to your credit union or bank,
What?
straight from your computer. You can still do this, but I don't know if they're reporting things now. I don't know if the SEC is, because they were. Oh my God, I used to take 5, 6 grand, 10 grand straight off my computer, straight into my bank account, straight into
Wow.
my credit union, and the money would post. When it first started, it took 1 to 3 days, but as they got more savvy with their technology, it was taking like 10, 15 minutes, probably up to an hour.
Oh, that's good.
Then I got scared. This is when I was new to it. I said, man, I just sent them 15 grand in less than a month.
Right. Right.
I only make $25 an hour. And nothing came back. I got nothing in the mail. I'm like, man, this is real. But I don't know what they're doing now because I haven't used it for a while. I still have my card.
Okay.
I swipe when I go abroad, but I don't know what they're doing now. But yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Wu, these cards, like I said, you want to do your due diligence because the cards are Visa and MasterCard. They're in bed with cryptocurrency. Okay, they're in full swing with cryptocurrency. Don't
Yeah.
let
so
anybody tell you that. The crypto cards you get will have that same
Yeah.
MasterCard logo,
Mm-hmm.
Visa logo in there. They're in play. Some are better than the others.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some are not. But
Mhm.
Jimmy, the banker's card, the
Yeah.
only fee that they take
Mhm.
is 4% when you upload your card, when you load money to your card.
Oh, I
It
got
sounds
you.
like a lot. It
Mhm.
sounds like a lot, okay? But
Mhm.
this is how they make their money. And there's 2 different cards, one for 35 and I think the other's for 75. One's
Okay.
plastic, one is metal.
Oh, okay.
And the one that is metal is you can put up to 50K on it.
I think that's the one I requested.
uh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with no
All right.
spending limit.
No
With
spending
no
limit.
spending
Mhm.
have you
but it is 4% to upload that. So if you're putting 50 grand on that card,
Mhm.
probably 48 will post, 47 will post.
Okay, and it's
But
totally decentralized. It's totally decentralized, right?
100% decentralized, and the company is based
Mhm.
in Mexico, in Mexico.
Right. Right. Okay. Yep.
okay?
Yeah.
Have you how do you find, I guess, a fine balance between, of course, um holding that crypto and then of course living off your expense. I'm naturally a frugal person, so I don't mean I'm not gonna go ahead and spend out a whole lot, but of course, just live my life, my day to day,
Right.
while keeping that balance to where I'm holding this crypto because you don't want to get rid of it all, like you said, or and yeah, how do you find? I mean, I know it's different for everybody's personal.
Well, Mr. Ruiz,
Curtis, let me cut you real quick. So, Eric, no more questions after this. Okay, we're going to stop here. All right? Okay,
I'll make this quick.
That's
I'll
okay.
make this quick for Mr. Ruiz.
Sure.
Mr. Ruiz, you have X amount of dollars on your cold wallet or your hot wallet, and you have one of those crypto Visa cards. You can send money to your crypto Visa cards, or you can cash out a little bit of your Bitcoin, 5, 10, 20 grand, which will be taxed. But if you want physical money that you can hold, you can do that too, Mr. Ruiz. When you bring it off, you will be taxed. That's okay. I just don't want you to bring millions of dollars off for them to tax. If you need to bring 20 grand out of your Bitcoin, okay, it's going to be taxed, but you still have physical money that you can see and feel. I think that's what you mean. You want to be able to have it ready and available all the time, and you can do that also. You don't want to take hunks of it off where they just have a field day with your hard-earned money.
Okay.
If you come into this playing field, I'm going to be successful to the same thing too. I might take 50 grand of my Bitcoin out, and they're going to take XYZ out of it. But still, I have that money physically, but they have no idea I got 6 million over here on my cold wallet.
Okay.
I took off a measly 50 grand. I don't care about that 50 grand. That's just to help other people out. Let's go to the bar. Let's go eat. Let's go. That's what that's for.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I think decentralization and compound interest, those are the two things that we got working, with BitNext. I mean, but those are two good things where you can make your money and keep it if it's decentralized. But here's what I want to do real quick before we close. Aaron Diamond, Brad Gibson, Cassandra Nelson, Dale Carpenter, Garrett Todd, how you doing, brother? Jess, Linda Durham, Queen Linda Durham, she's right here in ATL. Nat, Peter, Rhonda, Ronaldo, I saw you sign up the other day, and Tanisha and Yavette. Anyone has anything they want to say? Any question they want to ask Mr. Curtis before we adjourn here? I want to give everybody a chance to say something or ask a question if you have something.
Well, I do, Jimmie.
Sure.
I need to know Mr. Anthony DeLoatch. I need to get in contact with him because I've been looking for a real world asset team to get with. Yeah, I know a guy named Mike Rashid. I know Mike Rashid. He's on YouTube. He writes a book. Mike Rashid is a real guy in the RWA space, but he's like a YouTube celebrity. It's kind of hard. And I know Billy Carson personally. I met Billy Carson in Panama probably 3 years ago. And that's how I really came into crypto. But like I said, Billy's like a celebrity. It's hard to get a one-on-one with Billy. But Anthony was the next best thing that I saw. And that's where a lot of my cryptex money will go is to RWAs. I already have Ondo coin. I have $2,500 worth of Ondo coin. It's a real world asset coin.
Well, I got his I got his number. I got his cell number. And the guy he's under has been trying to reach me for several months. Named Martin. This gentleman's from overseas, and Martin is there's only 10 levels in that company, but he's at level 9. So Martin's residual income
200 grand a month, isn't it, babe?
Yeah, about 250 a month, exactly. Now the guy that was on tonight, he only been in like 7-8 months. He's making like 150,000, doing exactly what he's doing. He shares it. He's got a big downline, a big team, and he said he's buying so many of these properties. So. And he says it's so easy. It's simpler than you actually going out trying to build a company. So that's why I like what they're doing here. So I'm going to give you this information as soon as we're done here. And guys, he's going to come back in 2 weeks and do a presentation. So, Curtz, if you can make it next week in 2 weeks, come back. Okay.
I will be. I mean, like I said, Jimmie, still sharp and still, I don't know everything. Like I said, I'm on a mission to learn constantly until they cremate me. I'm constantly learning in this space. You never stop learning.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be a master. A master has a cap.
Yeah, I got you. Wow.
Keep bumping your head at the top of the ceiling because you're a master.
Wow.
I'm a master teacher, master student, master student. We're always in the state of learning.
Unbelievable.
And that's why I like being here. And I like talking because I learned a lot of stuff from you and Arlene.
We've learned so much from you. It's not even funny. And the thing is, our brains will never comprehend everything. That's right. I totally believe
It's
that.
like the Most High says. It's like Supreme Court says.
Yeah.
You know, the entity will put you in rooms that you had no idea that you would have access to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Small rooms
Yeah.
make big things. Andre 3000 just said that when he won an award a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's those small rooms
Yeah.
that make big things. We created this album in a small room. We created this company in a small room. It's the small rooms that have powerful people in them that make other people powerful.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. He's dropping so many gems, right? My man, I really appreciate you coming on. Okay, brother? So with that being said, and Gest throwing up a heart, anybody has anything to say, you guys got to ask the guy a question because he won't be back for another month.
You guys got to ask questions. You guys got to ask questions to know what's going on in this market.
Right?
Because, you know, you guys sit in front of the TV, you sit in front of the news, and you just listen to what
they say. Yeah, right.
You know, the nonsense that they, you know.
You know, I did see, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kurt, but I did see earlier that Jess was asking if you were involved in Texit. And I know, you know, we kind of brushed on it real fast because we were moving on, but I want to make sure, you know, that she has any kind of.
No, I'm not. I'm not in Brexit. I heard about Brexit.
Texit. It's called Texit.
No, not Brexit.
Texit. I'm sorry, Texit.
Yeah.
It is shut out it's shut out real good. But like I said, guys, when you're seeing things shoot out the barrel real fast like that, you become immune to a lot of stuff.
All right,
It could be a rug pull. It could be a rainy day coming. It could be. And then if I haven't got in early, then, you know, I kind of wait around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been burned a lot, and I'm glad I've been burned a lot. Now I don't get burned anymore. I've lost a lot of money in this space, but I made a lot of money also after the education takes place.
Good.
If I spend 10 grand on this protocol, I probably spent $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 in learning about it. You know, coming in forums and paying people like I did, you know, with my school with Gavin Serial.
Really?
Know, he's charging $5 grand a year, but he will grandfather you in for $100 a month.
Wow.
He's kind of like a welfare case. If you got the money, okay. If you don't got the money, I got something for you. He's not turning anybody away. He wants everybody to come in and learn. Like I said, Jimmie, you have no choice. You either learn it or you'll be forced to learn it. You either buy Bitcoin now or you'll be forced to work for it. This video is going to age extremely well.
Mr. Jimmie, can I invite people to be part of this this membership mastermind?
Yeah, you can, and what you could do is when I get this, we're going to record this. It's recorded, but I'm going to send you the replay next week. You can send it out to them and let them see it, and they can join. Just send them the link. Yeah, we want people to be educated. Okay, we really do. We want to educate the masses. Okay. Yep. What are you going to say, Curtis?
Mr. Ruiz is one of those guys that's going to be unstoppable here in a minute.
I know, right?
Ruiz is going to get his music. This guy's going to be unstoppable, man. I'm telling you.
I know, right?
I receive it, Mr. Curtis. Thank you.
Yeah, he is. Well, guys, listen, I appreciate everybody staying on to the end. We only had 3 or 4 people that left but came back, but this is amazing. I wish we didn't have to stop. Curtis, you're amazing, brother. Really appreciate you being humble.
It's small groups like this, Jimmie. It's these small groups, 16 to 25. It's these small groups.
Absolutely.
You know, I really don't want 2,000, 3,000. I want these smaller groups, and it's more impactful.
I believe that. Yeah, exactly. It's more personal, right?
Small rooms, man, the small rooms.
Yeah. So everybody have a great weekend and stay empowered. Keep the positive mental attitude, guys, and great things are going to come your way. When I get the replay, I'll send it to you so you can send it out to everyone. It'll be uploaded on YouTube. And for now, peace and blessings. And may the Most High be with you in all that you do. Thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless.
Good night.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, King Curtz. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, kings and queens, y'all have a good night. Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.